I'm Leslie Barlow. I grew up in South Minneapolis, and I'm a visual artist working out of Northeast Minneapolis. Because I'm a person of mixed race, I'm always thinking about how different parts of our identities intersect and overlap, and how they're not really mutually exclusive. So as a painter, I try to visually represent what does that look like, what does that complexity look like, and how do we represent ourselves visually? I mean, as a figurative painter, and especially painting portraiture, you are always trying to capture like the essence of someone, right? And like someone's story. But what does it look like when, you know, that story is not a typical story that you see represented, but also how do you articulate all of the, you know, multifaceted, like all of the different experiences and complexities of someone's lived experience? I find that very fascinating. I'm an artist, I'm making work in this community, right? So I want my work to be representative of the community that I'm making it in. And Minneapolis is very diverse, but you don't always hear about all of the different communities within Minneapolis, all the different identities, and we're very multicultural. And so I really want my work to be reflective of alternative stories and things that you don't typically visually see represented. And I think that's extremely important. And no matter who you are, you know, your community, the environment that you grew up in, the people you grew up around is always going to be an impact on how you developed your own identity. My work will always feel like it's from Minneapolis, and I'm okay with that. I actually want my work to feel like it is this authentic expression of, you know, myself. So where I grew up, the people that I grew up around, the stories that I heard, the experiences that I lived. Yeah, you can't deny the huge impact community has on your personal identity. And I'm very interested in that too. How does the community impact you? And then also, how can you impact your community? It's, you know, it's very circular. I mean, a lot of my work has to deal with race and racial identity. I would really love to see a Minneapolis where, you know, the racial inequities that are here are non-existent, right? Or definitely less, but non-existent is the goal. So whether that's economic, educational, I mean, what have you, that would be fantastic if the community could really come together and try to erase these disparities. That would be amazing. That's what I would want Minneapolis to be.